At last, Samsung unveiled its new flagship phones, Samsung Galaxy S6 and Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. Samsung unveiled them in the MWC in Barcelona, in Spain, and the rumored S6 Edge also appeared. You can see S6 Edge. It has curved edges in in both the vertical sides, left and right. So let us take a look at their specs and what new features Samsung has added. So let's start. First of all, uh, both of them have 5.1-inch Quad HD display, which is awesome. It has a screen PPI of 577, which is great. And Samsung has also added the ability to go 20% brighter, so it's some Samsung tweaks on the screen. And other improvements, you can see it's written over here. It has a new 14 nanometer processor, which is Snapdragon 810, which is 64-bit processor. And they have also added Samsung Pay, which is a smart wallet service that allows the handsets to act as a credit or debit card when tapped against the shop's NFC chip reader or used to transmit magnetic stripe data. Unfortunately, it will initially be limited to the US and South Korea only, unfortunately. But the specs on both the versions are actually same. Both have 5.1-inch Quad HD display, 3 GB of RAM, and processor is Snapdragon 810. Um, and regarding battery, the standard S6, the regular S6 has a 2550 mAh battery, whereas it is 50 mAh more, that is 2600 on the Samsung Galaxy Edge. Maybe to power the Edge, it needs some more battery. Both of them supports wireless charging and also fast charging, which as Samsung claims provides 50% charge in just half an hour, uh, which is double the speed an iPhone 6 takes. So maybe to Samsung has targeted these phones to iPhone 6. Maybe Samsung wants to compete with iPhone 6. Anyways, let's start what new features there are. The Samsung Galaxy regular S6 is just a normal phone with some tweaks, and so this video will cover main features of S6 Edge. So first feature, we can see the contacts. The We can just swipe left from the right hand side curved edge of S6 Edge to see the contacts, and it actually works like this. You can see the contacts. We have to just swipe left from the right hand side curved edge and we'll see five of our contacts, and we can just tap on any of these contacts to see two more options, call and message. And we can also customize by pressing on the settings button, which five contacts we want to see and what color we want to assign to them. Then whenever any of those five contacts will call us, then the specified color will come up on this curved bar and it will light up the table if it's upside down. I mean, if it's facing the table, it really looks cool. Uh, S6 Edge will be sold for higher price than the standard H6, which is remarkable, but still. Anyways, they both of the versions will on sale on 10th April in 20 countries, so they'll be available on from 10th of April. And this time, both of them's back panel has been made of glass, which is slippery, glossy, but looks nice. It has Gorilla Glass 4 coating also. Uh, mm, and the phones are both of the versions are not water resistant, so they do not have a micro SD card slot for extra storage, and the backs also can't be removed to change their batteries. Uh, and both of them runs TouchWiz, which is Samsung's customization layer on top of stock Android, which as Samsung claims is 40% less influensive on the new flagship, but still it's there. It's very bad. I really don't like it. You can see the launch event of S6 Edge. Samsung said the metal used in S6 Edge would not bend, targeting at Apple. the three topics Samsung is focusing on are revamped designs, including the premium model's curved screen. Actually, both of them are made of metal, with and the screens are 5.1-inch screen only, so they fit well in hand. There is camera upgrades also. It has a 16 megapixel shooter rear facing camera with IR sensors also on its back. So when you while taking selfies, you can just you can just bring your fingers towards the IR sensor, and the IR sensor will sense it and it will take selfie. That's good. And the IR sensor is placed just below the rear facing camera, just beside it actually. So it's at the normal position of fingers rest when taking a selfie, so that's good. And both of them also have wireless charging with support for two rival standards. I don't know what it is. And now let's go to S6 Edge features. What this Edge has. The first feature is People Edge, which I just told you, having 5 contacts by swiping left. And the second feature is Information Stream, which displays time, weather, and selected notifications of the curve part. It actually works like this. You can see it's Edge, S6 Edge, and this was there in Note Edge also. Time, date, and mm, and you can see 16 megapixel rear facing camera is there, and the front facing camera is 5 megapixel shooter, which is wide angle lens. Awesome. And the 16 megapixel shooter has an aperture of 1.9, uh, which is good. You can see both gain from a wide aperture, so the low light condition photos should turn out to be better than before. And the camera is much easier to use. You can just double tap on the Samsung this home button, oval shaped button. You can just double tap on it to launch the camera anytime, even if the phone's locked at that time also. And Samsung claims that it takes less than a second to double tap the home key and snap a shot. So within 1 second or even less than that, you can just snap a picture, and the shutter speed is really very fast. Um, you can charge it up to 50% battery within half an hour being plugged in. Samsung actually targeting Apple. Samsung said that this was half the time it would take to charge an iPhone 6. So they're actually competing with Apple, I don't know why. And we have the Samsung Pay feature also, which I discussed earlier. It uses NFC and works like Google Pay or Apple Pay features. And so this was all, I think. And both of them will start selling from 10th of April. And oh, the Samsung had codenamed the devices Project Zero, maybe due to new metal designs. Anyways, this is all. So I think the S6 Edge will have a better well, it will actually have an edge over the regular S6 because it has both sides edge, so it does not look awkward as that Node Edge used to look. And I think it's good. And both of them run Lollipop out of the box with with TouchWiz on the top, obviously. And this is what edge is actually, both sides curved, and time and date whenever you want them. So this was all for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.